Mm. Definitely what I miss most are his daily calls or texts about silly, goofy things. He was a very inquisitive individual. He had the most random facts about the most random things you could imagine. So every time I saw a text come in from him, I knew it was going to make me smile because it was going to be about something goofy, silly, or something I didn't know about, and it always was. So that's definitely what I miss most is his voice. Um, yeah, I miss his voice more than anything. He was just a super quirky individual, and um, there's just no one other like him.
Bill, share with us Cole's asthma struggles over the years.
Say that one more time, please.
The
I'm
struggles
sorry.
that Cole had with asthma, tell us about that.
Well, Cole, became very accustomed to asthma, and his struggles were very traditional, I would say, as any asthmatic has. He was fortunate to have health insurance through us as he grew up, and we were very versed on asthma as I have it, and Shannon has it too. And from a young age, we taught him how to manage it. So his struggles were there, but he was able to participate in a lot of normal boy activities with little interference as long as he managed well.
And not alone. I mean, suffering from asthma, a lot of people deal with that, you guys. So the cost, how much did you know about this particular incident or other challenges that he had had with paying for his medication?
He had never had issues paying for his medication, nor had we. We didn't know he had issues this day paying for his medication until it was unfortunately too late, and we were being called to an ICU in Appleton, Wisconsin. And then it wasn't even until a couple of weeks later when I went to pick up Bill's same medication on the same insurance plan that we even realized what had happened with the price increase.
Michael, let me bring you in here legally. I think it's shocking and surprising to hear how many people have dealt with this. What's the crux of the lawsuit right now, and how many other families have found themselves in the same heartbreaking place as Bill and Shannon?
Yeah, good morning. So the crux of the lawsuit here is one of corporate responsibility. As you showed in your lead in here, there's blame to go around to both OptumRx and Walgreens, the pharmacy. So we have a young man here who was on Advair Discus for a decade, actively and effectively controlling his asthma. He shows up one day and is told that he now has to pay $539 for his asthma medicine, which was critical for controlling his asthma. He couldn't afford it and perished because of that. And so this is a case about corporate responsibility. OptumRx was required to give notice so he could make other arrangements with his doctor. They didn't do it. And as you showed, when he went to Walgreens, Walgreens was required to work with his prescriber, the doctor, to ensure that he had another medicine and wouldn't go without this critically important medication to control his asthma. Since this lawsuit, I've had a number of other families from around the country reach out and share their stories with me, and I can say that we're actively investigating some other potential cases involving deaths, including with asthma medicine.
I know that's part of the reason, Bill and Shannon, you all have chosen to speak out on Cole's behalf to make sure that no other family finds themselves in the place, heartbreakingly, that you all are. What does justice look like for you and for your son?
Justice for Cole is getting the pharmacy benefit managers, the top ones, reformed, if you want to say. More transparent, less deceptive tactics, and a true access to medicine where patients are put over the profits. That's for Cole, but that blends right into everybody else out there. Cole's gone. We can only remember him for all the good. But if we can stop one other death from what Shannon and I are doing on our mission with our, everything, our advocacy, our website, our documentary that Cole was featured in the media, and if that can bring change, that's what we need to see.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.